What is the distributive property in algebra? Imagine you have a box of chocolates and you want to share them equally among friends. You could give each friend a handful from the box, or you could give each friend a specific number of chocolates directly. The distributive property in algebra works kind of like that. It helps you break down complicated multiplication problems into smaller, easier pieces. This property explains how to multiply a single number or variable by a sum or difference inside parentheses. Instead of doing the multiplication all at once, you can multiply the outside number by each term inside the parentheses separately and then add or subtract those results. For example, if you have 3 times the sum of 4 and 5, written as 3 times open parenthesis for plus 5 close parenthesis, you can either add 4 and 5 first to get 9 and then multiply by 3, or you can multiply 3 by 4 and 3 by 5 separately and then add those products. Both ways give you the same answer, but breaking it into parts can make calculations easier, especially when variables are involved. In algebra, this property is written as a times the quantity of b plus c equals a times b plus a times c. The same rule applies if you are subtracting inside the parentheses. So a times the quantity of b minus c equals a times b minus a times c here. A, b, and c can be numbers, letters representing numbers, or more complex expressions. Let's look at a simple example. Suppose you want to multiply 6 by the sum of to and for times a variable x instead of trying to add to and for x directly, which you cannot because they are not like terms. You can use the distributive property. You multiply 6 by 2 to get 12, and 6 by 4x to get 24x. Then, you combine these results as 12 plus 24x. This makes the expression easier to work with and understand. The distributive property is a fundamental part of algebra because it helps you simplify expressions and solve equations more efficiently. It also connects multiplication with addition and subtraction, showing how these operations work together in a consistent way. When you see parentheses in an algebraic expression, think of the distributive property as a way to spread out the multiplication over each term inside those parentheses. This makes solving and simplifying algebraic expressions much more straightforward.